Welcome if this your first time here. Today we are reviewing Industry Season 3, Episode 8, the season finale. And man, did they do a great job. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. I did see they are already renewed for Season 4. It was the first thing I looked up after watching this episode, because when I watched the episode, it almost felt like it was over. This is the end. But no, they're coming back, and I'm excited for that. But we got to start with Yasmin, Rob, and Henry's situation. Now, I'm so happy Rob is getting away from Yasmin. I'm so happy because the way she moves is just not right. I know she had to make a decision, and being with Henry's family is the best. And Henry's uncle broke that down to her. Like, hey, I protect my family. I get it. But it really started back when she seen Rob with that scratch off. See, she needed help. And when she look over and see Rob with a scratch off, it's symbolizing he can't help me. He's in the gas station messing with scratch offs. And of course he didn't win. She calls Henry. I need help. So she want to go visit Henry. Make an excuse to go see him. Rob gets in the car and she tells him she needs to go see Henry. Makes an excuse. So they go out to see Henry. Henry's playing like he's a changed man. Henry ain't changed at all. And the problem with this situation is people will feel sorry for Yasmin if something start going wrong with her and Henry. If she start getting abused or anything like that. But I'm here today to say, don't feel sorry for Yasmin when that time comes. When she get some negative news that Henry did something horrible. Don't feel sorry for her at all. See, this story happens a lot. This just happened in media. This is the Puff Daddy Cassie story. This is exactly what Cassie did. Cassie was with a guy, a producer. I think his name was Ryan Leslie, if I'm not mistaken. But she was with a guy, left him to be with Diddy for opportunity, for fame, for fortune. Girls do this, and then they be in a situation where they with a guy they don't like that's treating them bad. And when they come out, everybody's supposed to feel sorry for them? No, this is the life they chose. She knows she loved Rob. And I like the fact that they did have a moment before she decided to get with Henry. But I thought that whole thing was a dream at first. And then I'm like, okay, no, that really happened. They really went in the lawn, held hands, played around for a bit, and got it in on a bench. Told each other they loved each other. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to work out. She go right to Henry. Tell Henry she love him too. It's like, really? No, she don't love Henry. But she need that because of her situation. And you see at the end, she got the magazine and everything worked out. But it was one scene where I looked at it and said, this could come back and really haunt Yasmin. And it's when Henry and her is having a conversation and he says he used a random needle under a bridge. I actually thought he was going to say, I caught a disease after that. But he didn't go into that. Maybe it comes out in the future. But I think that will come back to haunt Yasmin. Something is going to go on. Something wrong will go on with that situation regardless. So she left Rob. Great. I'm glad Rob is out of that situation. Hopefully, he never go back to Yasmin. When stuff start going wrong and she want to call him and confide in him, don't do that either. Just let her be. Now, a scene that I'm looking forward to with Yasmin and Henry and Harper should be there coming in season 4 is the wedding. You see, Yasmin called Harper, and it seemed like they made amends. Both of them are doing well, and for the time being, they are in a good space. So I like that. And Harper, she had a lot going on this episode too. I mean, the scene with her and Rishi and Sweet Pea and Ann Raj, like, I mean, come on. I don't know what Rishi was thinking. Thinking he was going to go up under Harper and Harper was just going to take care of him. Like, come on, Rishi. Of course that wasn't going to happen. Of course she was going to play you. And she played him. And then the big problem with this is he started begging. It's like, man, have some dignity. Get up and leave. And he should have used that moment as motivation. But obviously we see he did not. Then this guy lets his wife get taken out right in front of him, does nothing. And his wife is just trying to be a good woman. She brings him a cake for his birthday. He been staying alone. She get taken out, her face fall into the cake. He's a horrible person. Addiction, no addiction. You gotta be held accountable for your actions. Rishi and Yasmin are two characters that both need to be taught a lesson. Both of them. Rishi and Yasmin. You know, and they really do great writing on this show, because sometimes you like a character and then sometimes you just don't at all. So that's just a testament to the writing on the show. But hopefully next season, if Rishi is on, he is held accountable for his actions. But Harper, she has this situation with Rishi. She also has a situation with Otto, where Otto brings her out, gives her an offer. She says no to it originally. Originally, she stays with Petra. But I love the scene when you see they have built the company more. They have more people in the office, and a girl comes in and she brings in donuts. You know, it's a very liberal space. They're about to start having weekly dinners with each other. And Harper is sitting there like, this just not for me. I can't do this. I can't just sit in here and, do this. I was raised a little different, in the business, because she came up under Eric. And you see they had a great moment with each other at the end where Eric tells her, hey, take care of yourself. So she couldn't just sit in that office and be in that space. So she goes back to Otto. And they are going to make a lot of money with each other, as long as they don't get caught. And it definitely seems like next season, season 4, they will be in America, which should be very exciting. A lot of the characters will be in America. I think some, because they're going to have Yasmin and Henry, they'll probably be still over in Europe, but it should be very exciting with Rob being in America. I think Eric might find his way in America too, because Pierpoint is over in that location. And the metaphor behind Bill's memorial was, hey, just like Bill passed away, this whole location passed away with it. Bill was right. They should have followed Bill's advice, but they didn't, and now the entire location is gone. Eric made a crucial mistake, but he did get paid well. I mean, he got paid real well. So at least he got something out of the situation. It probably was a lot of people at the company that didn't get anything. It was over, and they just got to move on. So Eric got something out of the situation. He also gave a great speech in trying to save the company, in trying to get the employees to believe. It was a phenomenal speech, and it was a tough crowd, but he brought them around. So he really put in work to save Pierpoint, but overall, it was a horrible decision to sell to the people that they sold to. And when they do the time jump and he walk in and look up and see a different name in front of Pierpoint, it was just a symbol that, hey, it's over. And then they let him go right after that. But I am looking forward to his next move too, because he has money, so maybe he break off and start doing his own thing, similar to Harper. She's broke off and now she's doing her own thing, and everybody seemed like they in a successful point. Even Rob seems like he's at a great point. It started the episode with him, it ended the episode with him. So I'm looking forward to season 4. Everybody's doing great besides Rishi. And Yasmin is in a, difficult situation too. And before we get out of here, I do gotta speak about Yasmin and that young girl that she ended up doing coke with. Because that was a very powerful scene. We see that Yasmin had some things happen to her when she was younger, and her dad was a horrible person. I mean, horrible. And the other girl knew that it was even younger girls on the boat. So, that was a very powerful scene. But we see when Yasmin leave, she say, get rid of her. Anybody that know any type of information about her, she don't want around. So, going forward, we got to see what's going on with Yasmin too. I'm looking forward to next season. They really did a great job this season. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. We will do more film on the channel. I'm going to focus on everything related to film because that's what I really do the most of. So I'm just going to focus on that. The next big video that's coming out will be me reviewing the Vince McMahon story. I'm doing other shows too, but this Vince McMahon story on Netflix was amazing. I just finished it, so I'm going to do a review to that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out all the other content on the channel. Click that like button. I appreciate you. Let me know your thoughts of the season finale. Let me know your thoughts of this season. And as always, y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.